Jessica, welcome to Uncover California.
Hi, Lori. Good to hear your voice.
Oh, good to hear yours too. I'm sitting here looking at notes. It sounds like something terrible happened to you in Santa Monica. Do you want to tell us your story?
Well, it actually didn't happen to me, but as the president of the Residents Association for the Pacific Palisades, which was right up against Santa Monica, on February 4th, there was an attempted rape at the beach at 6:30 p.m. on a Saturday. And from a local woman just like me who likes to run the beach, watch the beach, walk the beach, and exercise at the beach. And the police response was pretty horrific. The dispatcher told her to go home when she called in to say that the guy who had aggressed her and assaulted her was still there and she could see him. She was lucky enough to get away because she had pepper spray. The reason why I think it's really worth discussing is you'd mentioned how, if people in Santa Monica aren't paying attention to the crime rate in Santa Monica, it is going to spill over. And, in Pacific Palisades, we have what we call the Pacific Palisades Task Force on Homelessness. We are actively every single day for the last 7 years out there every single day addressing our homeless crisis and trying to find solutions and making sure that our community is safe. We're not seeing that in Santa Monica. In Santa Monica, they have something what they call their CRU unit, and we just discovered, and it's a special unit that will go out and address the homeless on the streets if somebody brings in a call. Well, we found out that, they've been claiming there's social workers with them in this unit, and that's actually not the case. And they're doing it through the fire department. So Santa Monica is really not addressing the issue, and they're not bringing forth the proper resources to assist the problem. We have a host team in LA County, the Homeless Outreach Service Team, ran by the Sheriff's Department, that is known to be the number one leader in homeless outreach services, not just in our county, not just in our country, but in the world. And Santa Monica is not taking advantage of that.
Well, thank you for your call, Jessica. To top off on what you're talking about, I ran for the state assembly in your area. What you were not told is the girl that I ran against who actually won, Jackie Irwin, she voted twice. She missed 2 votes on the homeless, and then she voted that they could live in your neighborhood and there's nothing you can do about it. So that's how she handled the homeless crisis. And to say that Pacific Palisades is going to be exempt from this, unfortunately, the state legislature has passed loitering laws where they're allowed to do this. And thank God for your fire department, and thank God for the committees that you guys have put together to save yourselves. Unfortunately, I remember the days where we had a little bit of craziness in Venice, but now it's in Santa Monica. And again, you will not be exempt from this. Call your legislatures. Get on them. Drug addicts can't live on the streets anymore. I was in Malibu about 3 months ago, and there were homeless people sleeping in the doorways of businesses, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. This problem's not going to stay in Santa Monica, and most people in California, it's pretty much infiltrated each city. What are your thoughts, John?
It's very interesting. About 4 or 5 months ago, our mayor at the time, Sue Himmelrich, went on NPR radio and criticized the city of Malibu for the efforts they were taking to combat the problem and invited the homeless to come to Santa Monica. Guess what? We've had over a 25% increase in 911 calls for service. Nearly 30% of those calls are about homelessness. The interesting thing is that we were told and we learned the police department data only reflects crimes that are reported and logged, not the number of crimes that actually occur. So the updates or revisions or those recategorized are not part of the public database. That's the problem. So a lot of tenants, businesses, they're not reporting the crimes. They don't want their insurance rates to go up, and they don't want customers to be afraid to come in, even though right now 50% of the promenade and downtown, Wilshire Boulevard, Santa Monica Boulevard, are empty.
That's crazy.